Hello, Kirby World. Randy McCreary coming for another episode of Year-End Growth Workshops. I'm here with the world headquarters with...
I'm here too, Mark Kilo, and we have a special guest today all the way from Green Bay, Wisconsin, the one, the only, Jeff Yanda.
Go ahead.
And I was going to say, this young man is had one hell of a year in 2024. Is it okay to say that live?
Absolutely live. Yep.
Okay. No, to say help.
Yes.
Okay. He had a heck of a year. He won the beautiful contest to Dublin, Ireland, and I drank many Guinnesses with that young man. Watched him do a little Irish jig, in fact. Then he won 30 Kirbys in the Platinum Rewards campaign, and he believes he's a lock for the Africa Discovery trip, which the winner should be announced probably later today. So we're excited about that. And we just wanted to ask him a couple of quick questions. So we'll get right into our business.
Yeah, and we really do appreciate you taking time to join us today here, Jeff. So
you can know we're live because he cut me right off in the middle of a sentence. I know, Jeff.
He does this all the time. Listen, with all those accomplishments that you just had and winning all those things that Mark just kind of listed right there, what do you see right now if you were going to talk to someone in Kirby? What do you think are their biggest challenges to be able to win contests like that? And then what's your goal for 2025 to continue that success?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is to winning the campaigns. I would say, getting your strategy for where you're at with your company, right? There's a growth period between 0 and 50, 50 to 100, 100 plus. So you got to, if you're a distributor right now, or you a new distributor, or you've been in the business for a while, if you're a 0 to 50 distributor, 50 to 100 distributor, you want to figure out what it takes to grow to that next level. Usually what it takes to grow to that next level is going to be dealers. So you need more people. And then you're going to need some second line managers. Right now, every day I wake up, my first thought is, what are we going to do to develop more team leaders? Putting people on programs, becoming DTs. And for us, the growth now is to get us to the 200 level. And in order to do that, I know how many teams and team leaders we need. So for 2025, we're shooting for 6 crews in the main every day by March. And then I'll also have 2 DTs by March, and we'll have 4 recruiting classes every week by March 3rd. And that's really what's going to grow us in 2025.
That's positive.
Beautiful, sir. So let's just back that out a little bit. How many dealers do you think you had when you were doing about 50 a month before you made the double it up to being obviously now a strong 100 a month distributor?
Yeah, probably, 5 to 10. Usually 5 guys would show up every day. Correct. You'd probably have 10, but only 5 would come in, right? Sure. So it seemed 0 to 50 was 1 crew. If you're running vans, we run a van. It was basically 1 van. So 0 to 50, I was basically either running the crew every day or someone was running a crew of 5 guys.
Beautiful. And now how many crews are running? Let's say at end of December.
Yeah, 4. We have 4 crews. They're going out every day. We have 4 right now.
And I know you had promoted 2 DTs in the second half of 2024. How are they doing? Do they have crews as well?
Yeah, they each have a recruiter and a crew today.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
So, yeah, I put someone... We took our recruiter from our main office and we sent him to the DT office this week. And that was the first time I've done that in the Oshkosh office. So I'm very excited about that today.
Was that Delaney?
Yeah. Delane Kazik has been a 10-plus icebreaker in the main. And she's my main recruiter. And I sent her to the DT office today for the first time.
I was just going to make a comment to you that we had that workshop there and right around the Chicago area. You sent down your top DT. First month sold 40 his first month. He had brought a recruiter, but I know that you're big in Kirby Life. You're a Kirby Life guy. Anthony, I think he's brought in a couple of Kirby Life guys. So Kirby Life is important to you and your organization. What do you do to promote that in your organization? How do you keep that alive, with a new class coming in? I know one of the reasons why we're able to be with you today is that you had a second week orientation. I'm sure you're pitching Kirby Life there to people. So what do you do in your organization to get that going and keep that moving like that?
Yeah, something we do in our division, Kevin's really good about, and I got it from Clyde Patterson, is the sheet of referrals that they turn in. So what we do is in second week orientation on Mondays, we give them a contest of a sheet of referrals for Kirby Life. They fill out that sheet. If they fill out all 10 on the sheet, I buy them lunch the first time they go on the crew. So I go through the orientation. I say, fill out 10 names and numbers and just leave it behind on your chair with your name on it. And we will call the people, and all you have to do is collect the money. And then we set those up. So they leave a list of 10 names. And not everybody does, but at least one person every week in second week orientation does it because they want that free lunch, really. So they get the free lunch out of it. And they might get a Kirby Life out of it that they didn't even do anything. We just call them, set up the interview, just like a normal contact. And that works. We get an interview a week out of that at least. And then we just run contests. I'm big on contests. I grew up big on contests. So what you aren't getting done in your distributorship, you got to incentivize. If you're not bringing in Kirby Life, come up with an incentive to bring in Kirby Life. The scratch offs were a good idea for a while we're using. There's all kinds of different ideas. We tell them if you bring somebody back with you tomorrow from orientation to the second day class and you both run a demo, you get $50 for bringing somebody directly into class. And all you got to do is run one demo. Yeah.
Positive.
Beautiful. Hey, last question I had was, I recall back in 24 when you really started making a big move, you started double recruiting. Are you still double recruiting in your company, sir?
Yeah. 3 out of 4 weeks in the main, we double recruit. Right now, I need more contacts, just like everybody. I think the challenges for us are to get more contacts, get better ads, get on Indeed, get all these different sources, plus Kirby Life, plus yard signs, do them all.
Beautiful.
But it seems with the amount of contacts that I'm getting for our office is we can get 2 classes a week, usually 75% of the time. And then 1 week a month, I do 1 class and build up the contacts.
That was kind of a 2-part question. So I'm seeing a tremendous thing. I like the new you. What is the reason behind this? Maybe for the audience out there at Kirby World, maybe tell us, what's your why? What is it that now, you've been in Kirby a minute, right? Since you were a kid, your dad brought you in. How long ago? How long you been in Kirby?
I got my icebreaker in 1994.
Okay, so you've been around a minute. That's 30 years in a couple days. What's your why right now?
My why right now is to be competitive and to, be profitable and to beat Rick Jacob, I guess. I would say that.
That's positive as hell. Congratulations, sir. We appreciate you being here. What do you got, Mr. Randy?
I'm sure he's watching. I'm sure he'll take that challenge on. That'll be fun to watch you guys in 2025. No, a question we kind of asked most of the people we did for year-end growth workshops, this last one, we're going to let you go then. If we're going to sit down and have a cup of coffee or a nice cold brew or something like that, what's the best advice you'd give someone right now on Kirby as they start to move up through the business?
Yeah, great question, right? I think we took something from the last Pro Club from Tyler Johnson. I'm going to quote Tyler's saying that we have been using in our office for our DTs. The only way you don't win the game is if you don't play. So get in the game. Play the game. Kirby works. Kirby is designed to be, it works if you work it. If you follow the program, I'm excited about, following the programs that work, honestly.
That's what they're saying in Kirby's. Programs don't fail, people do. So if you just follow the programs, and I know you're a Kirby Life recruit, and you talk about that. Your father was successful. Mark just mentioned that. But, hey, we appreciate you joining us today. Look forward to seeing you in 2025. I'm sure we'll be out and about, and the things you're doing in the organization allow Mark and I to be able to come visit guys like you. I know I've been there before, and you got a dynamic organization with a beautiful thing happening. We just wish you the best of luck in 2025.
Absolutely.
Just keep up the good work.
No, thank you. But now we'd like to say one last thing. We are
Positive.
And we are
Out.